The next thing I want to get into is probably the most crazy cool thing. It's the impact on hunger and endorphins, and that's particularly wild. Let's talk about these endorphins for a second, because you could theoretically get that same impact with a light or outside with the endorphins. Really cool. This study, also published in Free Radical Biology and Medicine, was really interesting because it took a look at, again, in vitro and in vivo, okay, living models, all right? It looked at how UVB light can impact the endocannabinoid system and also even opioid receptors within our brain. It found that essentially what's going on is UVB light increases endorphins. Okay, and these endorphins then have like a mood stimulating effect. There's a literal endorphin rush that comes from the actual UVB hitting our skin. It's not just our eyes. It's when it happens in the UVB and the certain lights hit our skin. And then it shakes things up with the nitric oxide, but it also has an effect on the endocannabinoid system. And then downstream, it can impact what are called CB2 receptors, which is exactly one of the avenues that we try to modulate inflammation through different supplements. So when you get UVB light in, it then impacts what's called POMC. When you impact POMC, you have an increase in endorphins, like things like anandamide, things like that. And then you actually downstream target the opioid receptor. So you're getting almost euphoric from the sun.